You're watching the 65th MJ Health Agong Cup National Basketball Championship here, live at Charisma Arena, Seremban. There's still time to come on down just before the game starts. We have about 4 minutes left before the start of Putrajaya taking on PDRM in the second game of Agong Cup gameplay. You can see the rosters for Putrajaya on the screen right now, and one name that jumps out to you is Mr. Chi Li Wei, or Optimus Prime, as he was known for in his olden days, or his peak days, I guess. And they will be taking on PDRN, which is a mixture of the NS Sukma team and a couple of Sarawak veterans. You recognize names like Danny Sia Wen Hong, who had a stint with NS Matrix, and I guess the most famous name on the roster would be number 77, previous or ex-Slam Dunk champion Tan Wing Jet, also on the roster after returning from Cebu, Sarawak for a tournament. So a very interesting roster construction here for both teams. Putrajaya bringing in veteran Chi Li Wei and, you know, trying out a new face in Malaysian basketball as well, Dexter Lui, who has been making the rounds on social media, you could say, but now given the stage to prove that he belongs here. So these two players will complement a relatively young team with the return of Laxman Ganapati as well, and Pankin Singh, as well as Lee Jia Xing, who will complete their roster for this Agong Cup journey. Whereas PDRM, they will be led by Coach Tan Kien Hong, who himself was an ex-player for PDRM in his playing days. Now has returned as a head coach, leading the young team of NS Sukma team. So that a couple of standout players from the PDRM team would be Ku Wei Lin and Go Wei Shen. Ku Wei Lin from Kedah, who has stood out for his performances in the U17 competitions. We also have the twins of Michelangelo and Rafael Kong, both known as shooters or more offensive players. And then they have Ing Jin Yuan as well, who actually plays with the Putrajaya Park City Heat, but has returned to NS, or has returned to a PD or NS Sukma team, is playing with NS Sukma team, which is why he is playing with PDRM now. Well, we have about 1 minute left until the game starts. You are joining me, Ming, on the mic here for Agong Cup coverage for 2025. Do remember, this is a tournament, although held in 2026. This is the 2025 edition of Agong Cup. Slightly delayed because of, you know, for preparation for the SEA Games, in which the men's team finished 4th. Well, men's and women's actually both finished 4th in that competition, just behind Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. 3 very tough teams to beat in the region. Just about 30 seconds away, and we have the starting lineups, it seems. Danny Sia will start for PDRM, along with Tan Wing Jet, Iman Ajmal, Ng Zhi Yi, as well as Go Wei Shen. Very, very solid starting 5. Go Wei Shen will likely take that 1 position, while Danny Sia and Ng Zhi Yi will provide an inside-out combination at 4 and 5. For Putrajaya, no surprises, Chi Li Wei was brought in to start, and Chi Li Wei will start jumping for the jump ball, Pankin Singh, Oscar Tan, and Matthew Ashton Lim Yu Kiat will start in the backcourt. And Lee Jia Xing, steadying presence, most known for his mid-range jumper, will start here for Putrajaya. This will promise to be a close game here between the two teams. And the first men's group game has started here at the Agong Cup. 10 minutes on the clock. Immediately the atmosphere getting a bit more rowdy here with both benches shouting out to the players. PDRM starts with a 2-3 zone. Stepped on the line there is Oscar Tan. As Putrajaya will turn the ball over there after a turnover by PDRM themselves. Great pass there, Tan Wing Jet, no good, but the second effort tapped up but missed. Matthew Ashton gets it back to Pankin Singh. Into Chi Li Wei, the high post try, and Lee Jia Sheng, the push shot from just around free throw range goes in. Full court press here for Putrajaya. Recover well, Danny Xia puts the ball on the floor. Ng Zhi Yi tries to get past the player. The basket will not count. This is the second game of today here. First game happened between the Negeri Sembilan women's teams as well as the Terengganu women's team. 86-27 was how that one finished. Triple there by PDRM, no good. And Putrajaya out and running again. That was Iman Ajmal with the shot. Gambled for the steal there. Lee Jia Sheng puts the ball down. No double dribble there. And PDRM now racing the other way. Looking for a cutter. Hands it off to Tan Wing Jet. It's Danny Xia, the mid-range jumper. Still clanking out. Lee Jia Sheng asking for a player in the middle there to attack that 2-3 zone. Or you can do it from the outside. Matthew Ashton Lim knocks down the 3 ball. 5-0 is the score at the moment. Putrajaya in the lead. Just under 2 minutes gone here. Putrajaya almost playing like a man-to-man kind of formation. Chi Li Wei pulls down the board. Matthew slows things down. A very good organizing guard there. More as a shooting guard. Oh, missed inside. Pankin Singh. Jia Sheng extends the range. Continues to fire from deep. As long as they keep making these shots. Iman Ajmal, great recovery there. Now pushing it up the court. Almost turns it over. Wingjet on the wing. They will spread the floor with 4 outside. Iman Ajmal. That one just a bit too strong. Matthew clears out his side of the floor. Chi Li Wei thought about the jump shot. Oh, not in my house. Danny Xia rejecting that jump shot into oblivion. My bad, that's Tan Wing Jet turning on the boosters in his feet. Getting up high to turn that away. Laxman Ganapati, a foul-prone player, tends to play with his heart on his sleeve. Oscar Tan fires from deep and it is all falling for Putrajaya at the moment. 11-0 run to start the game. What a showing this is for Putrajaya. Timeout called by PDRM. We're back, and Putrajaya is showing a press-heavy look here. They will press full court. PDRM able to get past the defense, and great recovery there by Oscar Tan, cutting that out. It'll be an out-of-bounds play for PDRM. Oh, Tan Wing Jet, the nice shield, and the nice lay inside. That is good from number 77. Oh, Laxman lost the ball. Oscar has to throw it ahead. Tan Wing Jet, the cutout, and the rejection, the chase down block from Oscar Tan. No way, Jose. Oscar Tan measured that up, and the left hand layup from Michelangelo Kong is turned away. Nice putback there though. Koo Wei Lin gets himself on the score sheet. A good press once again. Koo Wei Lin can fire, will fire, no good. Laxman now leading the break. Gets it taken away, but somehow able to recover is Putrajaya. BDRM sinks back into that 2-3 zone. Li Wei to Laxman. Not sure if he's trying to do a bit too much here. Gets the shot to fall. Wants it to count. But it will be sideline ball. Referees for the game, we have crew chief Eddie Liu. Tends to do a bit more 3x3 basketball, or represents Malaysia in the international stage in that category. Laxman with the ball. Shields off the defender, puts it up, and draws the foul from Eddie Liu. Laxman Ganapati, a really clever player there. Utilizing the contact. Knew that Danny wasn't gonna come forward. This time Laxman has free throws to come. He's the biggest guy on the court, or second biggest, alongside Chi Li Wei on his own team. Oh! And it stays with PDRM, surviving a scare there. Laxman almost like he drew that up on the second free throw. Tried to rebound his own miss. Then he gets it ahead. This is a trap look now, a full court trap. And now they have to recover. Triple, no good. Laxman pulls it down. Danny Sia picks up the foul on the rebound. Substitution on the floor. Ng Jin Yuen will play against a lot of his teammates on the Putrajaya Park City Heat. As Danny Sia takes a seat here. Already picking up his second foul in the first quarter, so he's got to just be a bit careful with that. All 5 players in the backcourt for Putrajaya now as they advance the ball slowly and methodically up the court. Very, very composed play here from Putrajaya. Laxman tries to drive inside, puts it up. That one fading away is money. That one tipped. Rafael Kong to Michelangelo. The brotherly connection for the two. 14-7, still leading by a decent margin here, Putrajaya. I've been pleasantly surprised with how Putrajaya has been playing. And you know, Lee Jiasheng has that push shot in the mid-range area. Rafael. Koo Wei Lin. Wei Lin has the mismatch. Oh, throws it away, and Oscar Tan. Coast to coast. Oscar grabs the rebound this time. And Putrajaya slows things down. That's a wise play there. Li Jiaxing goes into the middle there. And an unnecessary offensive foul by Li Jiaxing, trying to enter the high post area, as you can see on the corner of the screen here, trying to create space for his guard. And the referees are just being a bit more stricter with their calls, I guess, to start the game. Nice play. Edwin Bong has checked in, number 29 for PDRM. 3 balls still not falling for Putrajaya as of yet. Sorry, PDRM, my bad. Jeremy Tan inside the paint. Has the ball bouncing around. PDRM secures the board. Works their way forward. Ng Jin Yuan had the backdoor cut. It's Edwin Bong this time. That one off to the left. So a little bit of adjustments needing to be made to the shots that they chuck up. Foul there. Li Jiaxing once again involved in the thick of it. 16-7 the score at the moment. Shot clock will reset to 14 seconds. You can see there, trying to get the mismatch. And Michael Angelo did not want him to receive the ball. Now Dexter Lui, wearing the number 11 jersey for Putrajaya, has checked into this game. Gets the ball inbounded for his first play of the game. Li Jiaxing out to Jeremy. Jeremy tries for the triple there. Hensler Kwan able to put a bit of pressure on the ball. Galway Shen trying to push the pace for PDRM. That one stays with Putrajaya. Great defense there by the team in white. Putrajaya going with a 5 of Dexter, Oscar, Hensler Kwan, Jeremy Tan, as well as Li Jiaxing. Jiaxing will walk it up. Dexter Lui moves it out to the corner. Left wide open once again. That one an air ball. You don't really see a lot of air balls in Malaysian men's basketball, but that one maybe not exactly finding his range yet. Hand check violation or hand checking foul called on number 15 of Putrajaya, Hensler Kwan. And a couple of new faces for PDRM so far. Eddie Wong Park Soon, hailing from Sarawak, has checked into the game. A 28-year-old guard. He's playing local circuits a lot. Galway Shen will bring the ball up. Nice pass. Eddie Wong, the shooter, gets his first shot off. Still trying to find his range here in Charisma. Hensler, down low, Jeremy. The pass outside and off target there. Ng Jin Yuan is familiar with a lot of these players on the court. Where their sweet spots are, where their cari makan spot is. (16-7), a really close game so far. Galway Shen gets hit from behind. Oscar Tran. Good effort there to chase his mark off the screen. But just getting a bit too handsy there at the end. As you can see, a tap or a love tap on the right arm area near the elbow. And Galway Shen will have his first chance to put himself on the scoreboard today. First one is good for the number 7 of PDRM. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Agong Cup National Basketball Championship organized by MABA and NSBA here in Charisma Arena Seremban. It's the 65th edition. And they help with our title sponsor. Thank you for making this possible. Anyway, straight to Hensler Kwan, who fires. Liwei was in the right position, but just couldn't get his hands on the ball. Edwin Bong takes it a bit slower this time, still off to the left. Dexter shown a steady handle so far. 14 seconds on the shot clock and a bad pass over into the corner there. They're lucky it stays with them. Hensler Quant inbound, given the space. No defender pressuring that. Dexter, mid-range jumper. That one clanks off the front rim. BDRM slow things down a bit. Galway Shern. That one almost an air ball. It does touch the backboard there. Another set of tweens on this side of the ball. It's Ryan Long and Roy Long. So a set of tweens on both rosters here. Oh, there you go. Ryan Long gets the long range bomb to fall. 19-9 is the scoreline. And shots have not been falling for PDRM. I want to see them try to drive inside the paint a bit to create some easy free throws. Maybe get their touch going a bit. Dexter with Hensler. Nice cut inside. Jeremy, bad read there. And it's a 4-on-2 break. Galway, sure no finish. Nice play. And Dexter Lui has to defend up here and draws the foul. It was a good effort by the two guards of Putrajaya to chase back and try to deny the score, but eventually the numbers for PDRM paid off as Edwin Bong, a nice effort to chase down the loose ball. And Galway Shern able to get the reverse layup to fall, earning an extra free throw on the way. Galway Shern now steps into the lead, or the leading scorer for the PDRM team. Ryan Long shakes his defender. Nice dump off there, and Chi Li Wei finishes the nice play. Tan Wing Jet, the Hail Mary attempt does not go, and that will be the final score. 21-12 is your scoreline entering the first quarter break. We'll see you in just about 2 minutes. the 65th MJ Health Agong Cup, the title sponsor. Thank you to MJ Health as well as the other official sponsors, Matrix Concepts, Spritzer, Milo, Molten Leading, as well as CMH Specialist Hospital. Laxman Ganapati, offensive rebound by Chi Li Wei. Kicks it back out, 14 seconds to work with. Pivoting inside, Laxman jumping around, and a foul there. Pankin Singh will pick it up. Commits the turnover. So far, it's not been a bad showing for PDRM. Nice play set up there for Tan Wing Jet to take that shot. That one off to the right. Matthew Ashton Lim still not on the score. Well, he had a three-pointer, in the first quarter. Matthew Ashton. Chi Li Wei, that hook shot works wonders for him, as he records his second bucket of the game. Triple for PDRM. Finally, courtesy of Eddie Wong. Cool and calm is the Putrajaya team when they're bringing the ball up. Laxman Ganapati can hit these three-pointers. This one doesn't go down. And Tan Wing Jet, we'll see what he can conjure here. Magician with the ball, mid-range. Roy, what a pass there. Touchdown pass, and just unable to finish the play was Roy Long. The other half of the Long brothers almost forced the turnover there as well. Ku Wei Lin. That one clanks off. Putrajaya will slow it down. Chi Li Wei has played most of the game so far. Good ball movement here from Putrajaya into the corner for Roy. That one airballed, and a whistle sounds on the play. Ing Jin Yuan who picks up the foul, holding on to Laxman Ganapati as he was going for the rebound. So fresh 14 for Putrajaya to work on this out-of-bounds sequence. Laxman Ganapati takes it directly. Gets the rebound himself. Laxman into the corner. It's Roy once again, denies that three-point opportunity, puts it up from short distance. And that one finds the bottom of the net. Foul call on Pankin Singh, a bit too aggressive there on the press. And I don't think the coach would mind this kind of foul here. Tan Wing Jet trying to get out. And a foul called by Pankin Singh, but definitely what Putrajaya are looking to do. Disrupt play in the front court. Matthew Lim tries to spin past the contact there on the screen. Shot, no good. Second effort, cleaned up there. Roy gets it back to his point guard, Matthew Ashton Lim. No point running a screen and roll here. Laxman inside, gets it, taps out of bounds. Laxman Ganapati, a really tough player there for Putrajaya. That was a nice entry pass as well, trying to lob it over the defender who was fronting him. Roy, outside, it's Oscar Tan. No hesitation there as it swishes through. 28-15, a double-digit lead now for Putrajaya. Tan Wing Jet tries to close it down to 10, and shots just not falling. PDRM is shooting 17% from the field, so you want to see them work inside a little bit more. Maybe run a little bit of screen pick and roll action to open up the shots. Get inside, get the easy lay. And part of that also falls down to the coaching team of the PDRM team. Coach Tan Kian Hong. Long range three! Oh! That one came from KL. Oscar Tan feeling a bit hot here today. Hu Wei Lin in the corner. That one missed. Wingjet able to save it. And eventually they swing it over to a player, and Ng Zhi Yi has the right idea there, drawing the foul in the process. 31-15, Putrajaya doubles the points of PDRM as Ng Zhi Yi tries to close it back down. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left. Oscar Tan so far has led the way for Putrajaya with 11 points and 3 3-pointers. And the final 3-pointer that he had was a thing of beauty. Way deep. Ng Zhi Yi clanks both of them off the backstop. And now it's Matthew Ashton Lim. Back to Lee Jia Sheng. Lee Jia Sheng backs out a bit. Wants to find Laxman. They get it to him. Laxman Ganapati mismatch there. No! Traveling violation. So a pity there, trying to work his way on the inside. Thought he had a mismatch, but Ng Jin Yuan held his ground well enough for Ng Zhi Yi to come over and provide that help defense. Galway Shern, the Tan Wingjet. Now they're driving a bit more. And see good things happen when you can drive. Bad miss there. Ng Jin Yuan tends to, well, has expanded his range a little bit in the past year or so. Working on his 3-point jump shot. Trying to turn into a prototypical modern 4. Someone that hustles for the ball, hustles on the boards, as well as can maybe stretch the floor a little bit, create better spacing for his team. A nice deflection there. Iman Achmal trying to find a niche skill for himself. Typically known more as a spot-up shooter and a defensive glue guy. Putrajaya goes into the low post once again. The high-low or the low-high pass from Laxman to Lee Jia Sheng worked well, but it did not result in a main field goal. 31-15 is the score. It still stands here. Under 5 minutes here left in the first half of play. It's Ng Jin Yuan. That one tried to bank it off the back of the glass. And great hustle there by this PDRM second team, I guess. Iman Achmal eventually able to knock it down. Well, PDRM's first bucket in a while. Oscar. Oh, a late call, a late whistle by the referee there. And Oscar Tan was complaining for a foul, but the referee gave the kickball violation instead. Down pass. Looking for Oscar Tan here, who has had the hot hand here today. Oscar. Nice pass inside, attracted two defenders, and Laxman Ganapati is the beneficiary for that one. 33-17. PDRM driving inside, and Galway Shern plays through the contact to earn a tough 2 points. If I were Putrajaya, I would look for Oscar Tan once again in this possession. Matthew Lim wants some points here. He says, I can do it too. As the triple falls, Putrajaya in a commanding position as we enter a timeout call, the second of the game for PDRM. Himself behind by 17, but still a lot of time to chase the scores back. 17 is nothing in today's game of basketball, or today's era of basketball. Iman kicks it out, the ball rotates around. This is one of their plays that they have in the playbook there. Ng Zhiyi from the corner. Ooh. Takes a bad bounce and that one flies out of bounds. On the inbounds. PDRM showing a full court press look. Looks like a 2-2-1. Matthew. Back into the middle. Oh, wide open inside and too late. A bad read there, and this one might be a transition take foul. Oh no, it's just a blocking foul there from Chi Li Wei, and Laxman Ganapati was wide open inside the paint for almost about 3 seconds there, and his teammate did not notice, and must be a bit frustrated on not being able to get the ball wide open inside. Wei shouting out instructions for his defender in front. That's the hallmark of a great defender or interior defender. Chi Wei, constant communication with his teammates. Matthew Ashton, a nice behind the back, and Oscar Tan. No rebound, and the make there by Ryan Long. Definitely been the more productive of the two Long brothers. Great offensive rebound there. Listed as a power forward here. I don't know how many power he has, how much power he has in that frame of his. But he definitely has the finesse to finish inside. Putrajaya continues to widen the gap between the two teams. It's Ryan Long, that one falls out. Triple, no good. Good box out there by Jeremy Tan as he comes down with the rebound. Oscar Tan forcing his way inside. Draws the whistle from the referee to the delight of the Putrajaya bench. And great aggressiveness here. Oscar Tan knows he has the hot hand, unafraid to force the issue a little bit here. Oscar Tan, kedahan. just 20 years and 7 months old. Warning was given to PDRM players on less emoting, needing them to emote less after perceived foul or not. Jeremy Tan got the offensive rebound but lost possession of the ball. PDRM working away, left Ku Wei Lin wide open, he dribbles into a three-pointer, and PDRM seems to have some success attacking the offensive glass. Oscar gets it stripped away, and a clear path foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct there, not allowing the play to develop. I can understand the intention of Oscar Tan on the pick and roll. He knew that his roller Chi Li Wei had an open lane to the basket, and got a bit too panicky there. Edwin Bong gets the free throws, perhaps to get his shooting form back on track. Looks like stretch 4 for PDRM. Edwin Bong clanks the second. So 50% on this trip. 38-22. Putrajaya in the bonus already for this second quarter. And so they got to be careful, because every single foul will be sending opponents to the line. Putrajaya lets it roll out of bounds. No press. Late addition to the team is Chiki Yap Chun Hong. Oh, push to the floor there. Edwin Bong pushing Chi Li Wei to the floor. As Chi Li Wei is helped up by his teammates there. Perhaps a bit of a play acting there. Not sure if Edwin Bong does possess the strength. Possibly caught him off guard. This would be a play for Matthew Ashton Lim almost. Great cutout there by Edwin Bong. Wei Lin driving the lane and gets the step and the basket. Signs of life from PDRM. Yap Chun Hong. Another guard that relies a lot on pace. Jeremy Tan rises for the mid-range jumper. Putrajaya has come up empty on 2 or 3. Trips down the floor now. Oh! Expecting the pass. But they got the rebound here. Edwin Bong. That one was straighter, but just needs to adjust the strength. Chi Li Wei gets it to go. Both Kong brothers on the court right now. Zhiyi allowed to drive into the corner. The 3 ball, no good. Yap Chun Hong looking for the shot. It's cheeky. And it's a 2-on-1 here for PDRM. Good hustle. Back into the hands. 3 attempts, and he finally gets one to go. Michelangelo Kong. Kong brothers, the Kong twins, have definitely been on the losing end to the Long twins on the Putrajaya side. Yap Chun Hong trying to force the issue, and he gets it to go just before the halftime buzzer, so it will end 42-27. PDRM showing signs of life towards the end of that quarter, but a 15-point lead for Putrajaya going into the halftime break. Putrajaya leads 42-27.
Okay, thank you.
here. Putrajaya shooting the ball extremely well. 53% from three-point range, 48% from the field. PDRM, on the other hand, not doing as well. 21% from the field and only 10%. They've taken more than double the shots from the three-point land, but have only made less than half of the three-pointers compared to Putrajaya. So that will be something to look out for. Although Putrajaya has to do a better job of limiting the turnovers. They have controlled the rebounding better Battle of the boards, 34-23 going Putrajaya's way, but that's also credit to the misses that PDRM are coming up with. On the offensive side of the glass, PDRM has actually out-rebounded the Putrajaya team 9-7. And PDRM has gotten a lot of points, or has gotten more second chance points compared to Putrajaya. So perhaps trying to go inside, drive into the lane, penetrate the defense, and maybe better things will happen. They do lack the size to do so, but they have the athleticism. 42-27 is your score at halftime. Leading scorer for the game is Oscar Tan Chen Rui, who has been blistering hot. 80% shooting from the field, including 3 for 3 from three-point land.
Thank you, thank you.
So PDRM just trying to work their way back. 15 points is definitely not a score that can't be overturned here. Tan Wing Jet, a pick and roll to get into the lane. Mid-range jumper is money. Tan Wing Jet still playing at such a high level after so many years of basketball. Leeway in the low post. Wants to go in himself, spins the other way and finishes with the left. Optimus Prime turning back the clock on that one. PDRM, nice play. Edwin Bong kicks it back out. Touch pass. Oh, missed there. Once again from outside the arc. Nice drive by Eddie Wong. Foul will be committed on the floor to deny him the score. 44-29. Both teams trading baskets in the third quarter. The score gap stays the same at 15. Trying to play a bit more pick and roll action here. Leeway boxes his Ing Jin Yuan out. Matthew looking for an option. Oscar. 11 points so far. This time Li Jiaxing. Ball goes to PDRM after a bit of confusion from the referees. Eventually get the decision right. Eddie Wong Park Soon, 28-year-old guard, sharp shooting guard from Sarawak. Wing Jet behind the back dribble, puts it up, an air ball there, and Putrajaya wise to leave it and let it go out of bounds. Matthew Lim, my bad. Matthew Chin is on the Perak team. Matthew Lim defended Wing Jet well there. What a great pass. Matthew Lim able to find the space to fire. And once again, Eddie Wong, the foul on the rebounding attempt. It happened a couple of times already. Ing Jin Yuan on Laxman Ganapati in that first half as well. So we can see that Putrajaya does want to crash the glass hard offensively. has not translated into enough offensive rebounds yet. Nice pass there, it's Oscar Tan. This one missed, his first miss from outside the arc today. Wei Lin. Oh, loses handles of the ball. And Putrajaya takes control once again. Welcome to the game. Traveling violation there from Oscar Tan. Welcome to the game, by the way. If you're just joining us in the second half of play, this is Meng on the mic providing the coverage for Agong Cup 2025 or the MJ Health 65th MABA Agong Cup National Basketball Championship. This is live at Charisma Arena in Seremban, and tickets are cheap. $10 for a day pass. So do come down and support Malaysian basketball here. As you can see, the crowd in the arena will definitely increase as the day goes on. It'll be a really good game tonight as well. Perak taking on Negeri Sembilan. Almost a traveling violation from Chili Wei there. Matthew Ashton Lim has the fire, throws it away instead. They're in transition now. Tan Wing Jet goes it alone. And Ku Wei Lin, nice patience there from the young man. Grabs the offensive board and backs it out. Going for the jumper instead. Pan Singh, nice pass, dump off there by Pan Singh, looking for Ji Wei. And Optimus Prime will head to the line for 2 free throws. As we were saying just now, we do have 4 more games coming up today. Penang is taking on Selangor in a women's Group A matchup next, and that will be my last game for today. Then Ben Ibrahim, my commentary partner, will take over at 4 p.m. for the Johor Penang men's game. And at 6 p.m. we have Kuala Lumpur taking on Johor. And then finally, the highlight of the night would be Perak taking on Negeri Sembilan at the 8 p.m. game. And Ben Ibrahim will be with you for all those 3 games. And we have just about 7 minutes left in this one here. We're in the third quarter of this one here. Jin Yuan, the handoff. Ku Wei Lin has been making things happen. And PDRM gets another and one chance, courtesy of that 18-year-old point guard. So poised in possession. The Kedahan point guard standing at 1.75 meters tall. Sporting the number 6 on PDRM. He will definitely represent NS Sukma's team in the upcoming SEA Games. Oh, offensive foul by Chiki Yap Chun Hong. His elbow came up a little bit too high there, as you can see, trying to get past. And you can see head coach of PDRM celebrating on the sidelines there after the referee call. So PDRM trying to close things down here. It's 11 points. Will be down to a single-digit lead if they manage to score on this possession. Edwin Bong gets past, and the layup makes it a single-digit lead. Offense has been struggling in this third quarter here for Putrajaya. Only scored 3 points so far. Chi Li Wei back out to Chiki, gets the step, the left-handed layup, no good. Laxman on the rebound attempt, gets it tied up. Good hustle there by Laxman Ganapati, and PDRM really needs to put some bodies on these crashers here. Chiki Yap Chun Hong. Laxman Ganapati picking up. Sorry, it's not Laxman Ganapati, it's Pan Singh that will pick up the offensive foul call. timeout call by Putrajaya as they look to sort things out. A couple of consecutive offensive foul calls here for Putrajaya, and they're just trying to figure out the offense a little bit, but they don't need to rush things. They're in the lead, up by 9. Should be taking their time. Well, PDRM working hard. Putrajaya in the bonus now, and with 6 minutes to go, this is a dangerous or perilous position for them. PDRM fires from deep. That one is missed. As Putrajaya gets a momentary respite here. Going back into the low post with Chi Li Wei once again. Chi Li Wei has the size advantage down low. Cheeky, yup. That one hits the front rim. Oscar Tan will collect the rebound. Freeze. No, a push there from the back. Ying Jinyuan called for the foul, and it is really tough on the interior players, the young interior players. Peng Zhiyi and Ying Jinyuan having to defend bigger guys. It's all part of the learning process, I guess. Oscar doesn't seem to like this side of the rim. Cheeky up, defending Tan Wing Jet. Cheeky, good defense, but better offense as he draws the foul going to the basket. So Tan Wing Jet will have 2 free throws coming up. Putrajaya has 2 players in foul trouble at the moment. Matthew Ashton Lim, well, to make that 3. Yap Chun Hong as well as Pan Kin Sing is on the board with 3 fouls. And cheeky Yap Chun Hong is a weird one as he only joined the game halfway through and already collected 3 fouls. Putrajaya is definitely a team that is more prone to fouls, but they shouldn't be committing unnecessary ones here and there. Ball will stay with Putrajaya. Chi Li Wei did enough to keep it in their hands. Matthew Ashton Lim also checks back into the game with Hensler Kwan. Matthew Ashton Lim wants to get Putrajaya back on the right track here. Being forced right. Great pass into the corner. It's Oscar Tan who draws the foul on the jump shot. And Oscar Tan, after a blistering hot first half of the game, cooled down slightly here in the second half. But this one, his first attempts at points at the charity stripe in the second. Third foul there for Ying Jin Yuan. Danny Xia Wen Hong will check into the game for PDRM. Number 22 on his 3rd foul already, facing some problems with the Putrajaya bigs. Second one is made there by, so Putrajaya gets it back up to a 9-point lead. Oh, the bounce pass straight into the hands of an opponent there. Li Wei almost fumbling the ball. Oscar to Chi Li Wei, and a bump from behind earned him the referee's whistle there. Great cut. Li Wei knows that he has the size advantage over most of the PDRM guys. Chi Li Wei heading straight to the line after drawing a foul with PDRM in the bonus. Chi Li Wei is good on 1 of 2 of the attempts there, as he retires to the bench. 10 points, double digits in scoring, and 6 rebounds for him today. PDRM cautious not to commit that 8-second violation in the backcourt. Danny Xia and Tan Wing Jet pick and roll. Tan Wing Jet no good, but once again flying in for the offensive rebound. Zhi able to hustle for the second chance points. It stays with stays with Putrajaya here. 17 seconds on the shot clock. PDRM staying close. Basketball is a game of runs at the end of the day. Tip pass, tossed up ahead. It's a race for the ball. Galway Shern able to get his hands on it first. Bucket no good. Oscar Tan will slow things down. Both teams in foul trouble in this third quarter. Both are in the bonus here. They go down low once again. Jeremy Tan forces a shot up. And PDRM successful defense there. Oh, good defense by Hensler Kwan. Played him straight up, and Tan Wing Jet just couldn't get past the lengthy Hensler Kwan. Got a really long wingspan there, does Hensler Kwan. Very adept at getting his hands on the ball. Matthew Chin given the space to drive. Wants to go inside. It's Jeremy Tan. Kicked out. Li Jiaxing from the top of the key. No good. PDRM out and running again. Danny Xia now given the space to operate one-on-one. Throws it away. Matthew Ashton Lim down the other side. That one missed. Great defense by Galway Shern. Oh! Jeremy Tan says no can do. Galway Shern trying to drive, puts it up with his left, and you can see Jeremy Tan perhaps trying to deny that pass. Unexpectedly comes up with a block. Putrajaya stays in that 2-3 zone, defending this out-of-bounds play. And a nice play by Zhi, timing that cut just right to get the reverse layup to go. Laxman wanting to backdoor cut. Roy out to Laxman Ganapati, trying to squeeze it in there. Not enough juice on the ball. Back out, Iman Ajmal. Oh, in and out. PDRM sensing momentum on their side. Matthew Ashton Lim taking his time. Good screen there, and Matthew quietens the PDRM bench. Always seems to come up with timely buckets, does he? Iman Ajmal against Jeremy Tan. He's a really athletic big. Iman Ajmal tries to spin around, and Matthew Ashton Lim, it's time for him to step up here. They need a hero. Can he be that guy? Hands off. Matthew Ashton Lim couldn't get the friendly bounce. Wei Shern now speeding up the court. Wei Shern spins around, mid-range J, no good. Laxman Ganapati called for a push there. Didn't see a lot from the replay, or from what I saw from the screen, I guess. Referees are there to make the hard decisions, the tough decisions. 49-41. Gotta live with it. Wei Shern will head to the line. Both teams are in the bonus here. We got 138 left. And every single foul will send the foulee to the line. Wei Shern, 1 of 2 from the line. This trip, he has had 3 made free throws before that. Steal stolen by PDRM. Wei Shern kicks it out and out of bounds there. Unlucky. Every single time PDRM seems that they have a wave of momentum, it seems that they just throw it away with silly turnovers and bad decision making. So Putrajaya really needs to sort this situation out. Seems like momentum still on PDRM side. Poked out from the back. Iman Ajmal can slow it down a little bit. Wei Shern, bring it around. Nice play. Kicks it out. Iman draws the foul once again, wisely, I might say, as he will head to the line this time. Iman Ajmal has been a bit quiet here in today's game. Only 2 points, 1 of 5 shooting from the field, and 0 of 3 from three-point land. Yeah, this is his first trip to the line as well, and it seems to not be able to find the coordinates to the basket. Get a score there. Iman Ajmal need to convert at a higher clip at the charity stripe if they want to wrestle the lead back. Final minute of play here in the third quarter of play. We still have 10 more minutes in this game. So it's shaping up to be a very interesting one. Matthew Ashton Lin doubled, gets it stolen away, but PDRM just couldn't hang on. They've been doing well, and Putrajaya slightly panicking now with the scores getting closer and closer. They held a 15-point lead at the halftime break, remember, so PDRM has done well to fight back. 49-43. Ryan Long inbounds the ball, utilizes Chi Li Wei there. Chi Li Wei calms things down for his team. Ryan and Roy both in the game for Putrajaya. Oh, the brotherly connection finds the bottom of the net. It's Roy Long, number 73, with the score. Wei Shern tries to rush things down the court. Ryan Long now handling the ball, gets it tapped out of bounds. It stays with Putrajaya. Putrajaya trying to push this back up to a double-digit lead. Restore some of that confidence in the young players that they have. And sometimes it's Chi Li Wei that is needed to just control the tempo a little bit. So Ryan Long, Roy Long, Matthew Ashton Lim, Pan Singh, and Chi Li Wei is the players on the floor. Tan Wing Jet asking for a flop on Roy Long there, but Roy Long will instead head to the line. Once again, stop-start third quarter. Both teams in the bonus. 9-point lead. Roy makes it a 10-point lead. And Roy Long has 5 points in this game. Well, make that 6 and 7 now. In 8 minutes of play. Really effective for the Putrajaya team. Tan Jet. Inside. Danicia has the mismatch down low, but Wingjet waves it off. Wants the mismatch outside, and I would say that's a bad decision there. Time expires and Putrajaya holds an 11-point lead going into the fourth quarter. But they'll have a 2-minute break to talk things over here before that final quarter of play. Putrajaya up 54-43. Well, final quarter in play here for the Putrajaya and PDRM game. You're watching the 65th MJ Health Agong Cup MABA National Basketball Championship live right here at Charisma Arena, Seremban. Joining me, Ming, on the mic here for this game and the next one as well, before Ben Ibrahim comes in for the final 3 games of today. Do stay tuned or come down to Charisma Arena to join the fun here. Lee Jia-Xing has the post up and denies him straight away. Tan Wing-jet, the triple, too strong. Oscar Tan being pressured by 2. Matthew Ashton Lim has the look up ahead, but Pumpkin Singh unable to secure the rebound. 3-pointer missed, rebounded. Tan Wing-jet kicked out again. It's twins from the other side of the basket.
Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
Foul call on Chi Li Wei for an extended elbow, it seems. Jaya had a mini run at the end of the third quarter there to push the lead back up to 11. Held a 15-point lead at the halftime break. But PDRM played well in that third quarter of play, 16-12, outscoring their opponents. Long rebound, Wing-jet able to sneak in and poke that away. The veteran savvy of Tan Wing-jet, offensive foul by Ng Zhi-Yi. Cannot move your feet while you're setting that screen. That's a really tough skill to master there. Seems easy on the court, but especially when your teammate is moving, you want to get him that advantage. So the first foul there on Ng Zhi-Yi. Oscar Tan kicks it out foul drawn by Oscar Tan. Just about a minute gone here in this fourth quarter. Oh, and this is the first, well, disqualification, I would say. 5 fouls for Rafael or Michelangelo Kong. So he checks out a game, and his brother Rafael Kong checks back in. Oh, nice pass, nice play, but Pumpkin Singh, no finish there 2 times. 2 pops at the cherry. Triple once again, and you can clearly see the strategy that PDRM wants to attack. Everything from the outside, even on the break. But when your shot's not falling, you gotta come up with an alternative plan. Have to. Foul on the floor, 2 team fouls for both teams. Only 1 minute into the fourth quarter of play. Li Jiaxing throws it ahead. Oscar gets the screen. The Chi Li Wei thought about the tree momentarily. Matthew Ashton Lim! How did he hit that? With a hand in his face. Matthew Ashton Lim, the magician. Great pass cross court. It's Wing Jet who fires it. That one rolls out of the rim. Matthew gets control. Taking some time off the clock here. Matthew receives the screen. Matthew defended by Tan Wing Jet. Gets it into his captain, Li Jiaxing. What a pass inside, and drawing the foul again. Pumpkin Singh, not necessarily known for his inside prowess, but timing the cut just right, and the chemistry on display between Li Jiaxing and Pumpkin Singh is impeccable. Both of these considered as senior players on this Putrajaya squad. Li Jiaxing standing at 25, turning 26 this year. Pumpkin Singh, birthday also coming up, will be 24. And they are the trendsetters for this Putrajaya team. Pumpkin Singh misses the second free throw there. Could have pushed it even higher. They restored their largest lead in the game at 15 points. Ying Jinyuan, triple no good. PDRM, you can see they especially want to attack from the 3-point range. Chi Li Wei, nice idea there. Wasn't on the same page. Miss again, and Galway Shern, second chance, still no good. Li Jiaxing will be the player to pick up the foul. He will record his second foul of the game here, and the 13th foul overall for Putrajaya in this quarter of play. PDRM, closest they've gotten was a 9-point gap in the second half. Combination of silly mistakes and turnovers has or they could have been even closer. Tan Wing Jet, a good rebound on the offensive board. Calling for a play here on the out of bounds. Li Jiaxing will sit on the bench for Roy Long. Jet, defended by Matthew Ashton Lim, gets the screen. Way sure no good, long rebound, chased down by PDRM. No good. Anyway, forcing the issue, bringing it up the court is Matthew Ashton Lim. No good. Laxman can't compete in the air, but using his strength, trying to get the offensive rebound there. Wei Shen driving middle, puts it up. That's a bad miss there. Laxman Ganapati wrestles it away. And foul called on the double team there. Ng Zhi Yi will pick up his second of the game and the fourth for PDRM. So Putrajaya already in the bonus here, and PDRM one foul away from the bonus. 6:26. So both teams matching each other in terms of fouls. 1-for-1. Laxman comes back the other side. Matthew. Oh, offensive foul once again. I really want to have a second look at this, because it seems like the screen was set pretty well there. I don't know how much more stationary he could have been. An offensive foul, double foul here.
White 73, blue 7, double foul, side ball.
Joseph Ho, one of the umpires refereeing in the game, will call for a double foul. Roy Long and Goh Wei Shen both will pick up the foul, as it will stay with PDRM. A couple of interesting calls here, I would say. Timeout called by PDRM to talk things over. The first of the second half, or the second of the second half, my bad. So we'll have a short break here as you enjoy the highlights. PDRM trailing by 15. That's 5 3-pointers worth, as they will continue to fire. That's the first one down. Hu Wei-lin, the maker of that 3-point field goal. Oscar trapped, throws it away. Ng Zhi Yi. The floater game is good there from number 18 of PDRM. Oscar getting ahead. Needs to slow things down if they can, Putrajaya. Pick and roll there. Ryan caught there, and traveling violation by Ryan Long. Born and bred in Selangor, playing for Putrajaya now. 22-year-old power forward makes the mistake there. As PDRM once again looks to close it down to a single-digit lead. Goh Wei Shen throws it into the hands. Danny Sia couldn't hold on to it. Kicked ball violation. It is Putrajaya's ball.
波不能承认，什么可以承认？
Couple of substitutions here for Putrajaya. Matthew Ashton Lim, Chiki Yap Chun Hong, as well as Pankin Singh brought into the game, hopefully to deal with this pressure that PDRM all of a sudden are applying, mentally and physically as well. Laxman Ganapati holds off his defender. It's a great composure there by the big man, or the four for Putrajaya. Chiki Yap Chun Hong kicks it back out. Laxman driving left inside. Oh, just a bit on the finish there. He lines up the triple. That one hits the front rim. Oh, a big collision in midair there. Pankin Singh grabbing hold of the board, but the momentum of Ng Zhiyi bringing him into the player. That's a tough play there for both sides. Pankin Singh will walk it off, as Ng Zhiyi as well will come out of it unharmed. Pankin Singh does get the free throws to go his way though, and Putrajaya methodical at just staving off the comeback attempts of PDRM. Nice shooting stroke there from Pankin Singh to knock down the first. The two guards of Putrajaya going to crash the boards here. Pankin Singh bring this up to a 12-point lead with just under 5 minutes now remaining for PDRM. What can they do here? Yap Chun Hong will match Galway Shun in terms of speed. Pick and roll game once again. Laxman gets it inside. Foul call. (60-48). Danny Sia heads to the line. 0 points so far for him. 3 fouls. First one missed. Not a great game for the number 22 from Sarawak, or hailing from Sarawak, but playing for PDRM. Second one goes down. Kinsing in the corner. Chiki uses his speed. Looking to drive baseline, kicks it out. Matthew Lim. Pankin Singh, the three-pointer is his specialty here. Trying to hustle for the offensive board. Liwei inside as the pillar of this defense. Danny Sia unable to finish over Optimus Prime. Cut out there, but it will stay with Putrajaya. Putrajaya getting away with a couple of mistakes from their players. And with PDRM applying the pressure, it's tough for them to make any open passes. Jiaxing, nice pass off to its captain. Chiki Yap Chun Hong slows down the time. Driving left, puts it up, missed, and it stays with the team in white. 3:37 left. Challenging the call is the head coach of PDRM, Tan Kien Hong. And they will be challenging the out-of-bounds call here. So I didn't have a good look at that from where I was sitting. They will go to the IRS here, and we'll see if we can get a call. Not a lot of angles to choose from here. It's this one. Ooh, they touched the ball almost at the same time there. So it's gonna be a tough decision. Not a clear-cut decision. The decision will remain and referees will not overturn the call. So this one seems like a 50-50 to me. Slow it down a little bit more.
After the review, blue, white ball, white ball.
It stays with the Putrajaya team. Stays with the team in white. So good call initially, and it will stay there. Perhaps inconclusive results from the IRS system. Pumpkin Singh, ball bubbling around, but he's got it under control. Cheeky up Jun Hong. Ooh. Shot clock violation there. Wasn't paying attention to the shot clock. Had to fire it off once he got it. It's these simple mistakes that Putrajaya just has to clean up a little bit. Wei trying to get his team to refocus back on the defensive end of the court. The triple from Koo Wei Lin, that one no good. Kicked out Galway Shern. Good contest, but better shot there. Galway Shern finishing over Optimus Prime. Kiki up. Calming down and drawing the foul. It's so tough when you're chasing the game. You want to double the opponents and try to force them to make mistakes, but on the other hand, it's a high risk, high reward strategy that can put you in foul trouble. Galway Shern picking up his 4th of the game. Cheeky up Jun Hong misses the first. Ooh, Coach Goh Cheng Huat. Initially the head coach of Putrajaya Park City Heat, but has taken a step back into a more advisory consulting role for them. Wei Lin, Man Ajmao. It's about time. They should be taking trees now to chase the game a little bit. It's an 11-point game. Shot no good. Pumpkin Singh wrestles it down. Pass ahead to Chi Li Wei. Li Wei gets it out of the hands. And a foul call there from crew chief standing right in front. Eddie Liu makes the call on Chi Li Wei. That will give him the 3rd foul of the game. You can see here Chi Li Wei didn't need to dribble the ball, but hold on Koo Wei Lin there. Forces Wei Lin to the line, so 2 free throws here to get back a little bit of what they've given out. Lead down to 8. And he makes it 7. So now it comes down to a bit of a clutch time here. Iman Ajmao gets the steal and the score, 60-53 or 55. Sorry, so it's a 5-point lead now. Matthew Ashton Lim finally comes back to get it in his hands. Nice ball handling to get it past half court. Cheeky up, driving into traffic. Li Jiaxing spinning around. Cheeky rebound. Can hold on to it for another fresh 14. Don't need to rush the play. Foul call right before the shot clock buzzer. Technical foul given as well. It's all going down.
Blue, 6, pushing, shot. Blue, number 7, player behavior, technical foul.
So the technical foul is given on Galway Shern, which will kick him out of the game. His final foul. And just before that, 2 free throws to be taken by Cheeky Yap Chun Hong on this foul here. A bit of body contact from the back there by Koo Wei Lin. It is deserved. So a substitution will be required from the bench for head coach Tan Kien Hong. PDRM will need to bring in a substitution here. Jet will be the player to check back into the game here. Matthew Chin knocks down the technical free throw. And now it's Yap Chun Hong's turn. He's got 2 free throws coming up. Players can come in to get ready for the rebound now. Yap Chun Hong second. Oh, first one missed, my bad. Seems like Putrajaya wants to bring Chinky out. Oscar Tan is on the bench in his place. Second one good, and substitution takes place now. Oscar Tan checking into the game after Cheeky Yup provided some relief, ball handling relief, getting the ball out of the backcourt. So 7-point game, 146. It could get close, or it could go the other way. Koo Wei Lin. No, but Ng Zhi comes down with it. It's Iman Ajmal driving in now. Ng Jin Yuan looks to go inside. Mid-range shot, no good. Tan Wing Jet gets the ball poked out of bounds. Stays with Putrajaya. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 62-55 your score. 7 points will mean a 3 and 2 twos, or you could go a 3, and a 1. Definitely a 3-possession game here for PDRM. And they're having some struggles now. Iman Ajmal from the corner, that one short. Ji Li Wei gets it out, gets it ahead. Pankin Singh now into the corner. Oh, great look inside, and PDRM gets the ball out. They're out and running. It's Koo Wei Lin, turnover. Diving on the loose ball now. Putrajaya gets possession there. It's 50-50 balls all around the court. Hustle to dive on it, Matthew Ashton Lim and Tan Wing Jet. A man who's lost 2 of his ACLs, I believe. Injury there as well. A timeout called for Putrajaya. Matthew Ashton Lim seems to have come up limping on that play. It's still kept at a 7-point game. Anything could happen in this final seconds, but there will be a timeout by Putrajaya first. Difference between the 2 teams. 64 seconds is all that's left on the shot clock here, or the game clock here. All up on our feet. 1:04, 14 seconds. Putrajaya opts to advance the ball into the front court. Cheeky up looks to receive. It's Chi Li Wei who has the ball in his hands in the corner. Li Wei puts it on the floor, spins around, gets it poked away. PDRM gets it stripped back. Chi Li Wei to Oscar Tan. Good cut inside. No foul call by the referee. Rafael to Tan Wing Jet. Triple. No good. Able to secure the rebound. Lee Jia Sing is fouled. Hu Wei Lin fouls him to send him to the free throw line, stopping the clock and returning the ball into the hands of PDRM after. Second foul for Hu Wei Lin. He's not in any sense of foul trouble. He's the leading scorer for PDRM today with 14 and in the game actually as well. Li Jiaxing knocks the first one down. Second one to come. Li Jiaxing. Oh, makes things interesting. Cut out by Optimus Prime, but Chi Li Wei. They will go back a bit before Oscar Tan backs it out. Nice possession there by Putrajaya as Li Jiaxing is fouled once again by Hu Wei Lin. He will pick up his third foul of the game. This game is looking more and more like a lost cause for Putrajaya, for PDRM. Putrajaya, Li Jiaxing missing his first there out of 2. 12.6, second one in and out. Rafael, no good on the triple. Wing Jet puts it up, draws the foul. 3.5 seconds. This will be game over here, 63-55. And unless a miracle happens here, Putrajaya will be walking away with the dub. The first dub in the men's category. And PDRM has not done badly today. They played good defense. They have played great offense. Oh, Tan Wing Jet, a nice play there. That was drawn up in his head. And his teammates just weren't in the right positions to take advantage of the tap out there. 63-56. They will almost confirm the victory for Putrajaya. Timeout will be called by Putrajaya. After that though, don't go away, stay tuned to the Malaysia Basketball YouTube channel because we have the next game coming up at 2 o'clock. It will be the Penang women's team taking on the Selangor women's team, where head coach or national head coach Tan Yixia will be leading the charge for the Selangor team in that one. So do stay tuned. 2 seconds left in this game here. It will be almost a foregone conclusion here. But as soon as they inbound the ball, I do not think that PDRM will continue to foul, as they will raise the white flag here. Chi Li Wei holds on for the victory. Here Putrajaya emerged victorious 63-55, or 63-56, sorry, as they claim the first win of the 65th edition of the MJ Health MABA Agong Cup National Basketball Championship. You've been listening in with me, Ming, on the mic here. Do stay tuned. We have the next game coming up for you in just about 10 minutes.